I just want to open with this quote that we got from a parent in Kampala who said that everything in this world has a foundation. Without a foundation, it is weak and it will collapse. It is important to have a foundation for education, and that is nursery. This research has been done over a 2-year period. That is from 2022 to 2024. 102 interviews were conducted, and then we interacted with children aged 8 to 17 years, and then we did also talk to teachers.
Our research found that the lack of government-provided pre-primary education in Uganda has a range of negative impacts. Children miss out entirely, or their education is interrupted when their parents are no longer able to afford the fees.
Kyenalaba nga tosome nursery oba omiisinga leeta mu kigambo.
Omiisinga leeta?
N'ekyawe tuba tukola ebibuuzo nga tubimaze era sipafuminga bulungi mu kiraasi.
When we receive such children in the P1 class, we have those who attended nursery, as he said, and those who never attended nursery school.
Yes.
So those who never attended nursery school, we need to go back to the basics, the foundation. So we give them extra support. That's why we group them in that way.
During my pre-primary education, I was taught how to speak properly, and that is why I can stand before you and say something.
Pre-primary education provides a safe environment for children to experience and express their emotions, teaching them how to manage and understand their feelings.
Early childhood education is by very, very far, being delivered by the private sector. And of course, it is something that calls for a lot of investment. And for them to plow back their investment costs, they have to shift the burden to the parents.
A recent study also conducted by UNICEF and the Ministry of Education and Sports has shown that every 1 shilling you invest in pre-primary education yields 16.3 shillings as benefits to the country. So economically, pre-primary education is the best investment to go for.
It's important to note that the government has not just realized, it has always been regulating and guiding on pre-primary education. That's why we mentioned that the government has been licensing and registering the pre-primary schools.
One size fits all may not be one of the best approaches, and I know government is very aware of this, but also it is something that will continuously require the participation of different players.
The key recommendations that we are making right now is that we would want government to establish at least 1 class at existing UPE schools, the schools that are implementing UPE. If we could just have 1 class there, and then we can start off from there and ensure that at least every child can have that 1 year of pre-primary, and then amending section 10, subsection 2 of the Education Act, for government to be able to fund and implement universal pre-primary education, expand capacity of training and accreditation of pre-primary teachers, and this can be done using the existing government colleges, but also we would want the Ministry of Education to have educational campaigns looking at the importance of pre-primary. And then when private actors come into this space, there are always challenges. We want our government to be in charge of education, and that education includes pre-primary.